One of your questions was what made me think of this program. At a directors meeting in Boise, a lot of us directors were struggling to hire staff. And one of the ideas was to reach out to high schoolers that were interested in going into the educational process or profession, and then also just if they need a job. You know, it's a great after school, short hours, they can get home. I came in and definitely hired one student that was already graduating early that filled a staff position, and then hired 2 tutors that they would just come in for a couple days of the week. They would rotate through all of our kiddos that were attending that day, and then it just continued. I loved it so much, the experience of the kids being really receptive to the high schoolers because they're the cool guys, you know? Yeah. And they're like, yes, I'll learn anything from this Halo, you know? But it was pretty much a given when you know that there's one-on-one, that kids are going to learn more. And then the inspiration of, I've had multiple people working with the after-school program, high schoolers to be included, that were like, I really want to do this as a profession. I'm writing for this year to hire as a staff, which Halo has pushed into that already.
Lorraine reached out to me because she's a good family friend of mine.
Okay, nice.
And she knows, like, I have 7 siblings, and I would say kind of known in my community for being good with kids. I do a lot of babysitting. And she reached out to me and presented me with this wonderful opportunity to come and work with, kids at Farmin. And I was really excited about it. It's like a wonderful opportunity for me because I can go after school. It was really accessible for me, and it teaches me a lot working with kids. I kind of like becoming a tutor kind of fostered my love for teaching, because I know I always loved to like work with kids, and like I loved, spending time with little people and helping teach and grow, because that's who I am as an older sister. But then being in the after school program and working with kids like one-on-one in a kind of more of a structured teaching setting kind of showed me that I would love to do that as a career in my future. And like it just, it fosters a little light in me where I'm just like, oh, this is something so wonderful to like see that aha moment on a kid's face. I always knew that I loved working with kids, right? Just like, as I've said before, with my siblings and everything like that. But like working here as a tutor with like the variety of age groups and, the connections that you make with a kiddo that you wouldn't necessarily meet just on your everyday today, it's just wonderful. And I think that being a teacher would give me so much joy in like forming all of those connections, but also being able to share knowledge, because I love learning and I love helping other kids to learn. It's just, I think it would be so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm being recognized now by parents in the community when I'm up, at Schweitzer going snowboarding. Parents will be like, Miss Halo, is that you? And I'm like, oh yes, hi. Or even like at the craft fair, I had 4 parents come up to me and say, hey, do we know you from Farmin? And I'm like, yes, I'm teaching the after school program. Nice to meet you.
So basically you're a rock star.
Yeah. Superstar in our community.
That's